The worst part is that if people could just chill in this elo, I'd probably carry them every single game. But they always have to feed. Oh, nice.
Everywhere.
You gonna do it again, J4, and not get anything? What the fuck? Ghost user is Hunter, right? Or is that a bot? I think it's Hunter, right? If memory serves. What the fuck? Thank you. What? Like what?
There are so many more.
What a god! I can't even pay attention anymore. Low key, I wonder how many bots just got gifted.
You must be angry now.
Oh my god, he's somehow quicker than it? You really think this guy's a fucking silver player? Like, ever? I'm not playing around no more. But a bunch of content creators were talking about how next season, not next split, next season, so in the next like 3 months, there's going to be a lot of changes that are like quote unquote going to save League of Legends. One of them is probably voice chat, because we've already had leaks of that. And I'm hoping with voice chat comes a new client. No, there was genuinely a leak from Bilibili Gaming that they were testing like voice chat in Chinese servers. They're going to. But no, like someone like Tyler One, who is typically super like negative towards Riot, was like, yeah, they're doing some like he can't say anything, but he's like, yeah, the changes are going to be awesome. Something about how it's the first time in a very long time that he is excited about the future of League. Which, for someone who has been as negative as League as he has been, typically means it's something really good. And I've wanted voice chat in League for as long as League's been out. Oh no, a Gangplank. Every time I see a Gangplank, I'm very glad I've given up playing. That's fine. The game really isn't for everyone. You have to keep up with so much meta. See, you say that, but then you can just turn it off. Like, it's not gonna be forced. It's gonna be either opt in or you mute people, right? Like, who gives a crap? You're pressing an extra 5 buttons a game. But I always harken back to the days of like Halo 3, where voice chat was epic. And when people actually tried and everyone was on comms doing callouts, it was probably my favorite time in gaming ever. And even when you lose, it's like, you know what? We did really well. Callouts were great. Doubling. Yeah. Yeah, I remember back in the day, I got like, I wouldn't say coaching, but I got like kind of coaching, I guess. They told me I need to double the amount of times I click in a game, and it's like, bro, I click so much, and they're like, you're not clicking enough. So I always think about that. It's like, you know, as much as you think you're clicking and doing enough, double it.
They look at me and see only the man.
This matchup is absolutely awful. So much of your life has been wasted. It's also just how close you click to your champion. I feel like I've said this a lot, but if you play the game and you're always clicking this far away, if you need to dodge a skill shot, bringing your mouse all the way back here to dodge is super inefficient, except for like, you could be doing this. Like, there's no reason to be clicking out here when you'd be clicking over here.
Look everywhere. I will end their depredations.
Yeah, Lux apparently has 6 mil mastery.
Minions have spawned.
Humans lie. Swords speak truth.
But yeah, and then there's always that mindset of like how to improve. And the mindset of how to improve is always blame yourself for everything. Anything that goes wrong, what could have you done differently to change that outcome?
Innocent spirit.
It's smaller than the diagram.
Humans take many forms.
Yeah, but like, you know, like, I do it I do it all the time, but it's like, you know, it's always my team's fault. If you always blame your team, you're never gonna actually get better. And there's a reason why like the best players are always at the top. Even though I like to, I didn't say, I like, there's a lot of like conspiracies, right? Like losers queue, like stuff like that.
Smaller than the diagram.
And some of it is like pretty true, or I subscribe to it. But a lot of it is just being better. Like if you are just better, you will do better. Some of it is also just playing way more games than you want to be able to play. Even some good players are already defining the best, able to carry consistently and consistently gain leads and whatnot. Did I say not at the top? I like top lane. I'm sorry. Best players should always be at the top because they take responsibility for things and understand like what they need to be doing in every situation. I actually pushed Hiemer in. That's funny. That's not supposed to happen ever. Nocturne is here. I really need to be going after my laner and not him. He will just heal up all the way. It does not matter. But if I go after Heimerdinger, he's stuck in lane with me. And with no TP.
Smaller than the diagram.
It's like when people say that, like, in Magic, like, it's all RNG, it's all luck. And it's like, well, then how do the same, you know, how do the top players consistently win? Sometimes the answer is spending more money. Yeah, sometimes that is the answer. But I think even if every single player in the world had access to every single card, the best players would still typically always be outperforming players who aren't as good. In a game where a lot of it is RNG, or it feels like a lot of it's RNG. This comes back to me. I just leave this. So one thing we do is that before we hit 6, when we get a big dash, we want to make sure we recall so that when we hit 6, we are poised to fight. Not that it'll matter in this matchup, but something like on TF. Yeah, but like, people who don't understand like how important that can be, or how important it is, will always just blame their loss on something else, right? Oh, I played the best with what I was given. Oh, buddy, like ping if you're gonna do this. We gotta get better at our Pinglish. The cannon wave, I don't want to touch it, so it bounces back to me. Even if I pause this, so it's more on his side of the map, it'll come back to me faster. Because they'll get reinforcements first. Like one auto attack, like one pixel in the wrong direction, changes how many moves works. Like one small click changes how the course of lanes work in League. It's crazy. I remember back when Faker like first came on the scene. And he's like, yeah, if you out of 10,000 clicks you do in a game or however much, like one click can decide how the game turns out. Shouldn't be here. It's probably bot. It's always bot. Owie. Go here with that. That's really important ability. Hiemer's most important ability is his E, that little grenade. If he whiffs it, it essentially tells you that you have free reign because he can't stop you from getting on top of him. Like the turrets hurt, but they're not that big of a deal. I'm recalling just in case that Nocturne comes out of nowhere and I don't want to give him any more gold. Plates are kind of a noob trap early on. Like, sure, they've increased death timers, but trying to force plates, it's 125 gold per plate. And I'd much rather have tempo on the map, so being on the map more frequently in like a healthy position, than I ever will with 125 gold. And it also just puts you at quite the risk of just getting ganked and died. Like, I'm definitely curious about how many more people like stay and greed for plates in lower elos, like when plates were introduced. See, he uses the ability. I don't really have a way to get on top of him, and I want a lot of these gone. Yeah, he hit it. I'm in trouble. Dead. Yep. I misplayed that. That sucks. That sucks.
Ask long enough. Face beneath.
Hiemer does not have R. I'm not even gonna kill him. Like just one more tick and I would have killed him.
Diagram.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Oh god, he went top. Hiemer should have TP up. But this plate's gonna fall anyway and I want it. They got 6 grubs, which is really bad for us.
An ally has been slain.
But we get a second dragon, which is fine. I will greed for this plate. It's also not a cannon wave, so it's perfectly fine. It doesn't change how the lane state will come. And I just TP back, because I don't have board. Holy crap, I thought I was way close to the board.
An enemy has
So I
been
don't want to
slain.
TP here. It's after 10 minutes. Now I can TP to implement sidewaves. So if Nocturne makes a crazy play bot, it's just going to be difficult because it's Nocturne. You can't TP when he presses R. But maybe I can, like, save a play.
Sometimes, to save someone, you must fight them.
It's not me, right? I hope not. It's so fucking annoying. I'm really just gonna... Oh my god, where's Hiemer? Where's he? I really can't do more, unfortunately.
Has been slain.
Standing my own.
I really don't want to sell this, but I do want my item. I love pulling the FF and no problem. Like whatever you want, just FF. It's my favorite thing.
Without a banquet of sorrow, an Azakana star.
He just TP'd.
I do.
I know that because he got a crazy speed boost, which he should not normally have.
An enemy has been slain.
Smaller than the diagram.
So Yone really likes being in the side lane. It gives me more space to run them down.
Has destroyed a turret.
So you would think like top lane's a better lane for him. It's just too hard to survive against champions with more sustain and more damage like Darius and crap. But being in side lane after mid lane, you're typically a high enough level that you can probably 1v1 anyone, and they can't really get away from you. Hiemer does not want to be in the side lane. He wants to be in a very short lane. So he can stay next to his turrets. Maybe he didn't teleport them, that's fine.
Azakana lurk everywhere.
I wanted to get the knockup before I would snap back so they couldn't do anything to me. Oh, one auto, dude. One auto. I with that. Oops. Just Yone things. I missed. I really don't want to be here. Oh no.
Ally has been slain.
You really don't want to be here. I'm so low. I have an item in base. I really don't want this item. I don't know why I bought it. I bought it in a panic, but... There's a build where you go Bork Stridebreaker is what I like way more. But this is, I pretty much have to go IE next to get 100% crit.
When we met in the spirit realm, this Azakana upon my face knew me.
Ah yes, courier. Man, if I queued one more time on this, instead of chasing, I would have had dash. And it probably would have been able to catch him.
An ally has been slain.
Just backing immediately.
Demons take many forms.
We know Nocturne's here. I just don't have anything to buy. I just don't want to be here.
The hunt never ends.
Oh, he's topside now.
Ah, the sweet smell of iron.
Made him panic. Oh, I went the wrong way. I didn't realize I had dash. Whoops. That could have gone very poorly.
Ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. Has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
That sucks. I have minions to get more.
Ally has been slain.
Bit, Labine, and Jungun are away to troll.
Clouds the future.
So Hiemer knows to be careful of bushes. So Heimers love to camp bushes. I had to flash, they couldn't body block me. Pantheon could R in front of us and cause problems. I don't know if you, I don't think you would, but
Enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Smell of science.
how does courier even work in Dota? You just like buy it from the shop and it brings it to you, but it can be intercepted or some shit. Like
Words can
it does not make a lot of sense to me.
This is complicated. Steel Gale!
What do you mean anyone can control it? You like lose control of your hero, and instead you play the courier?
The haunted cower behind polite fictions. The
Shanna.
An ally has been slain.
Oh no, are we not gonna hit anything?
Ally has been slain. Enemy has been slain.
an inverse.
He feared the cannon minion. Cannon Minion is a very good target to fear. But they can't do it. Or I guess they could technically, but they're not going to. Oh my. He gets out. That's so funny. I honestly should buy pen instead of this, but it's fine.
An anxious mind. All can attract the Azakana.
Fucking global comp, what the fuck? God, that hurts for nothing. That's I promise I pressed R sooner. God damn it.
To kill. Sometimes, to save someone, you must fight them.
They all come bot. No thought we could be on Baron, eh? Not a single thought. Nocturne's trying to R on me. Oh my, I don't think I could have played that worse. I was dead anyway. I'll be up for Elder, that's all I care about. You won't if she dies. Minions? Winions? Cannon does not do nearly enough. Oh, I was gonna say fight him, but he is. He just feared.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Imagine his turret just steals from nowhere. Elder is too OP.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Well,
A summoner has disconnected. Victory!
I really don't know what I'm gonna do now. Yone boned. I should have taken a screenshot of that. Oh well. I didn't even, it's crazy how Hiemer even did more damage than me. But I guess he just has the stamina turrets, but